Good afternoon, everyone. Well, it's morning here, but probably not going to get this released until the afternoon. So I've hit 3 subscribers in 2 days. If I keep this up, I'll turn into Jacksepticeye in no time. Whoosh! Top of the morning to you laddies. Today we're going to review another Greenlight project. Never mind, I'm not going to do that. Alright, so the Greenlight project we're going to look at today is Tank and Spank. This is a game by Argotha, he's an American. So when you see the terrible artwork, you know it's going to be a quality project. I don't get it. Why would you put something like this on Greenlight in front of the entire public eye? I mean, come on. I don't think it's one of these intentionally terrible pieces of art. If you don't have a artist yet, then don't fucking go on Greenlight. Why is anyone going to vote for your project when your art looks like this? How is anyone supposed to take your game seriously if you've not got a decent fucking thumbnail? It's things like this that just piss me off. And I mean, you can say that, you know, your art is in development and that you'll hire an artist. But you know, people judge quality by their eyes. And when they see something like this, they're going to think your game is completely incompetent, no matter if the gameplay is fantastic. You see this in front of the store page, right? And you think, wow, this game must be a quality game. Or do you think, this game looks like it's been made by a 14-year-old and probably plays the same? No one's going to click on your game if your piece of art is shite. Apart from maybe people like me who want to rip the shit out of it. Alright, so the first 3 words in its genre is action, adventure and RPG. So you know that it's not going to be tackling any kind of new frontier. So without further ado, let's tackle the description. So the 4 things that I want to know if I'm a consumer is what the game is, why the game was made, who made the game, and how the game is different from other games in the genre. An incremental clicker game that rewards actively playing it. You control a party of 5 heroes, each with abilities that can be used often. These abilities are much more powerful than the hero's base damage. Fight bosses with no time limit, but remember to block and destroy the boss's weak point. Collect souls to unlock up to 10 powerful new classes. The description of the game is not very long, so I apologise for not being able to say a lot about it. How am I supposed to know what a game is, or know why I would want to buy a game, when your description for your game is 5 sentences long and has absolutely no paragraphs? It just looks unprofessional, and it looks really ambiguous. I mean, as a consumer I have no idea what's going on. Okay, I get that it's a clicker game, but for fuck's sake, just put a little bit more time into your description. It just screams to me that you don't actually care about your project, that you have no passion, and to be frank, when you have no passion in developing your game, then it's gonna fail. It's just gonna signify to us that it's just a cash grab. And you know, it makes me upset when a game is not meant to showcase any form of talent, but instead just to take your money. You're a fucking artist. You're supposed to be developing a game. You're asking these people for money. I mean, you're asking money for this piece of shit. Are you fucking serious? Ah well. Well, maybe the video will convince me differently. Let's take a look, shall we?
Hello, my name is Argotha and this is Tank and Spank. It's an incremental clicker game. What Tank and Spank does that's unique is it makes actively clicking in the game valuable. As most clicker games do, you can click on the monster and you will damage it. However, each of your heroes has an active ability. The rogue generates combo points, so when you click on him, he does massive amounts of damage and consumes those combo points. You still have the option to level up your heroes, walk away, and come back to find you've attained a bunch of gold, and rinse and repeat. But actively playing the game will allow you to progress significantly faster. You can let your heroes just auto-attack forever, but this game is designed to be played. It's also important to block enemy attacks. This is especially important when fighting bosses, as they do more damage, and some have status effects that punish you further for not blocking. But blocking isn't the only thing you need to worry about. Each boss has a weak point that you can click on to destroy, which weakens the boss and allows you to defeat them more easily. Pay attention, block attacks, weaken the bosses, and don't forget to level up, because if you do, you die. And that's Tank and Spank. Enjoy.
So it's important to define what a clicker game is. So a clicker game's like fucking Cookie Clicker. If you've never played Cookie Clicker, it's a successful free game where you basically click on a cookie, then you basically purchase these production warehouse things, and then you leave it alone for a couple of hours and you've made a bunch of cookies. Which, it's a fun little concept for a free game. You turn your computer on, you leave it on for a day, you come back to see how many cookies you've made, and it's a fun little exercise. Then you get all the upgrades, and then you never touch the game ever again. It's basically a grind fest. Now the serious fucking issue that Tank and Spank has is that it's asking people to pay to play a clicker game. And you say that it's going to be interactive because you press a button every few hours and that upgrades your heroes. That's not being interactive. That's not. When I played Cookie Clicker the one time, basically what happened was I just left it alone and ignored it. And I mean, you could punish the player for doing that, but that defeats the whole purpose of the game. Like, what are you expecting the customer to do? Just, spam click on the screen in order to kill a boss? Sit for a whole hour of a day just clicking my mouse to watch fucking numbers go up? Even fucking RuneScape has more interaction than this. And then you can't even do what normal clicker games do, where you just leave it alone for a couple of hours and you come back and see what's happened. Because if you do that, then you die. Not only are you ruining the game for people who are interested in clicker games, you're not bringing anything to the table to the people who love RPG games. When you say that you're going to compete with your RPG games, then, your game has to be living up to the standard of RPG games. Your game does not live up to the standard of other side-scrolling JRPG games. Even fucking Adventure Quest is better than this shit. The minute that you take away the core functionality of what a clicker game is, then you're up against the bigger dogs. You're up against bigger opposition. You're up against the Adventure Quests. You're up against games like Final Fantasy. This game doesn't have a niche. And if you think that it's got a niche, then you're deluded. Why would anyone want to pay for a fucking clicker game? It's a clicker game. It's not a game. It's got no gameplay. This project actually pisses me off so fucking much. Alright, it's the part of the show where we look at the comments. See if anyone else is as angered about this game as I am. Chapstick says, "What is this? A game design coursework? I get that you're trying to innovate on the clicker genre, but why? And why would you put this on Steam? Wouldn't this be more at home on, say, mobile or a browser?" This guy's French. Chaotic Pisme says, "I really love when Greenlight submitters say, while responding to diverse critics, we're looking for an artist slash programmer slash coder slash sound designer slash whatever. Greenlight isn't a glorified early access, If you're still in the stage, I'm looking for staff members, this clearly isn't the time to put your game on Greenlight, as if to say, how much do you want for my half-coated, mute and full of placeholders game? You really made a terrible decision going for Greenlight so early. No sensible people will take you seriously." And Tona Tiob says, "Some people in Greenlight are just way too nice. Remember, you are here to manage the quality of this platform and prevent your fellow gamers from wasting their valuable income in stuff that doesn't deserve it. Not to coddle naive or lazy amateur devs. This isn't something that can be corrected with a few tweaks or just getting a proper artist. There are 12-year-old Flash games that look better than this. This would not even get past the Newgrounds Flash portal." And if you're thinking to yourself, well, maybe he's not charging. Maybe he doesn't want to charge for this piece of shit that he's putting out there. Tiramisu, that's me, says, "Are you going to charge people for this game?" And Games by Argotha responded, "Yes, that is the plan." So there you go. This piece of shit is going to be a game that you pay for. How fucking disgusting is this? You are paying for something that you can get online for free. If you're going to charge for a clicker game, it better be the fucking damnedest best clicking game in the fucking world. Every single one of your clicks better fucking mean something. You better click and get a fucking pot of gold at the end of it. And I tried my best to look for a positive comment, but I don't think this piece of shit deserves a positive comment. So in conclusion, this piece of shit is just so disgusting. It actually makes me feel physically sick. Why would you put it on Greenlight? You're asking people to purchase a fucking clicker game. And it's not even a good clicker game. It makes me very, very upset. And I don't even think you're passionate about the piece. Honestly, I think that you've seen some kind of niche or thought about some sort of niche, but you've not practically thought about it. You have no kind of concept of why people would want to buy the game. Okay, maybe you've got a niche, but when the people that you're targeting have so many other better alternatives, why bother? I mean, I'm sure you're a nice guy, But come on, do you honestly think that this piece of crap is going to be anything but a failure? Can't take your criticism. Please, just for once, listen to what I have to say and take this thing down. Give it a revision, because I think you may be able to find something. But right now, in this present state, it should be no more than an idea. And people don't buy into ideas unless there is a certain guarantee that they'll be able to have a quality game. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. I might bring out a new video tomorrow, hopefully, maybe. I should. This is really fun, I'm really enjoying it. If you want to support the channel, please drop a like and subscribe if you feel like it. You'll get updates on when I'll release all my videos, so yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.